Right now, without you feeling a single thing, you are covered in animals. Not near you, not around you, on you, and in you. In the pores of the very face you're using to watch this, hundreds, maybe thousands of living creatures are crawling, feeding, and quietly mating in the dark. They were there when you woke up this morning. They'll be there tonight while you sleep. And you will never, ever feel them. This isn't a horror story, and it isn't rare. It's happening to almost every adult human alive, including you watching this right now. You are not a single creature. You are a habitat. A walking, breathing world packed with life that is born on you, lives its entire existence on you, and dies on you. And most of it you've never even heard of. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's living on your face, where it came from, what it does while you sleep, and why, once you understand it, it's strangely beautiful. Let's meet your passengers. We're going on a tour of the invisible zoo that lives on your body. We'll start with the creature in the pores of your face, meet the millions you share your bed with every night, and zoom out to the whole hidden planet that is your skin. Some of it will make your skin crawl. By the end, I promise, it won't. Stay with me. Let's meet your closest companion. Its name is Demodex, the face mite. And there is an overwhelming chance it is on your face at this exact moment. When scientists sampled the faces of adults, they found the DNA of these mites on essentially all of them. Not most, effectively everyone. If you are a grown human, you almost certainly have face mites right now, and so does everyone you've ever kissed. Here's what one looks like. It's a tiny, translucent, worm-shaped animal, less than 0.5 millimeter long, invisible to you, with 8 stubby legs bunched at one end. And it doesn't live on your face. It lives inside it. Head first, buried deep in your pores, and the follicles at the base of your hairs and eyelashes, packed in like passengers in a tube, tails pointing out toward the surface. Right now there may be several of them standing on end inside a single one of your pores, feeding on the oils your skin produces. And that's just where they spend the day. At night they come out. This is the part people find hard to shake. While you sleep, your face mites climb out of your pores onto the open surface of your skin. They crawl, slowly, blindly, across your face, searching for other pores and for mates. They meet, they breed, and then, before morning, they crawl back inside a pore to lay their eggs. Every night of your life, on the skin of your face, there is a silent, microscopic migration and mating ritual happening. And it has never once woken you up. So where did they come from? You weren't born with them. You were given them. A newborn baby's skin is a blank world. No mites yet. Then it's held, cheek against cheek, skin against skin, by the people who love it most. And in those first days and weeks of closeness, the mites make the crossing, passed from parent to child through simple touch. Which means the face mites living on you tonight are, in a real sense, an inheritance. Most likely handed down to you from your own mother, in the first time she ever held you. A tiny living heirloom, riding your family line from face to face across generations. And here's a strange and slightly unsettling detail scientists have uncovered. The Demodex mite has been living this pampered, sheltered life, warm, fed, hidden, for so many millions of years that it appears to be shedding parts of itself it no longer needs. Researchers who sequenced its genome reported that it may have lost so much that it can no longer even release waste a normal way, storing it up for its entire life and only letting go at the very end when it dies. On your face. I told you it wouldn't stay a horror story, but we're not quite there yet, because your face is only the beginning. Let's talk about where you sleep. You spend 1/3 of your life in your bed. You do not spend it alone. Your mattress and your pillow are home to another animal entirely, the dust mite, and not a few of them. A single used mattress can house millions. They're related to spiders, far too small to see, and they are living in your bed for one reason. You feed them, constantly, without meaning to. Because here's a fact about your own body you were probably never told. You are always shedding. Every single day, you slough off millions of dead skin cells. You lose around a couple of grams of skin every day, and over a year that adds up to something like a pound of yourself flaking away. Most of the fine dust that settles in your bedroom, on your shelves, in the beam of afternoon light, a large part of it is you, your own discarded skin, and the dust mites eat it. Your bed is to them an endless buffet of shed human skin, kept warm and humid every night by your sleeping body. They thrive in it, breed in it, and leave their own traces behind, which is what some people are really reacting to when they say they're allergic to dust. You are not allergic to dust. You may be allergic to the animals that eat you. Face, bed, and we're still only scratching the surface, because your skin itself is not a surface at all. It's a world. Zoom in on any patch of your skin, and you're not looking at a boundary. You're looking at a landscape, with deserts, forests, and oceans, each with its own weather and its own residents. The dry plain of your forearm is a different world from the humid jungle of your armpit, which is different again from the oily forest of your scalp. And take that scalp. In its oily forest lives a fungus called Malassezia, on essentially every adult head on Earth. It feeds on the very oils your skin makes, and for most people it sits there, unnoticed, for an entire lifetime. But when it feeds a little too well, the flakes it leaves behind have a name you already know: dandruff. Those white specks on your shoulders aren't just dry skin. They're the leftovers of a fungus quietly grazing on the oil of your own head. And each of these regions is colonized by its own specific mix of life. Bacteria and fungi and mites, billions of them, sorted into habitats as precisely as animals across a continent. Move a few centimeters across your body, and you've crossed into a completely different ecosystem. And the numbers are almost impossible to hold in your head. For a long time, people repeated that your body carries 10 times more microbial cells than human ones. The real figure, once scientists actually measured it, is closer to 1 to 1. Roughly as many microbial cells living on and in you as there are cells that are you. Which leads to a genuinely strange thought. By cell count, you are only about half human. The rest is passengers. So the real question is the one you've been waiting for. All these animals, all this life, crawling and feeding and breeding on you, is any of it hurting you? For the overwhelming majority of people, the answer is no. And it's more surprising than that. A lot of it is helping you. Your face mites, for almost everyone, are harmless lodgers. They may even earn their keep, quietly cleaning out your pores, feeding on excess oil and the bacteria that gather there. The bacteria on your skin form a living shield, crowding out dangerous invaders and helping train your immune system. You are not fighting these creatures. Most of the time, you're in a partnership with them, one so old and so smooth that you never notice it's happening. It's only when the balance tips that trouble starts. When face mites overpopulate, they've been linked to skin conditions like rosacea and irritated, itchy eyelids. When the wrong bacteria take over, you get problems. But that's the exception. In a healthy person, this whole invisible zoo runs itself. A quiet, balanced ecosystem that asks nothing of you and mostly keeps you safer than you'd be without it. So step back and look at what you actually are, not a single, sealed, solitary creature. You are a world, a warm, moving planet that hundreds of species call home. Mites migrating across your face in the dark, dust mites feasting in your bed, billions of bacteria mapped into biomes across your skin. An entire web of life that is born on you, lives on you, and dies on you, generation after generation, without your permission and without your knowledge. And here's the flip. Everything that just made your skin crawl is also, quietly, a kind of miracle. You were never alone in your own body, not for 1 second of your life. You've been carrying a living world this whole time, inherited from your mother, shared with everyone you've ever loved. You are not a person standing apart from nature. You are a piece of it, right down to your pores. Nature isn't out there. It's you. So, now that you know what's living on your face, are you horrified or kind of amazed? And be honest, did you touch your face while watching this? And if the animals living on you are unsettling, wait until you meet the one living in your garden that has to kill and eat every few hours or it will starve to death by morning. A predator smaller than your thumb with a bite that can paralyze. That's next, because the animals closest to us are always the ones hiding the most.